What's going on, Chattanooga? It's your girl, Zainab K here with Brewer Media Group, and I have some wonderful people in the building, okay? We've got Dr. Kia Ruffin with NAMI Chattanooga. She's the program management consultant. We also have Miss Lynetta Holland, the co-leader, facilitator of Sharing Hope, which is under NAMI, as well as Mr. Marcus Holland, the facilitator over at Sharing Hope. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing amazing.
Okay. Good to be here.
Man, so let's just dive into it. Tell me about NAMI Chattanooga and all the wonderful stuff you guys are doing, as well as how Sharing Hope came about.
So NAMI is the National Alliance of Mental Illness. And so NAMI Chattanooga has been around for years.
Okay.
And so we honestly are like the best kept secret, but we're trying to grow out of that and be more prevalent within all communities. And so we have a lot of different programs, initiatives. We have family to family, peer to peer. Those are support groups. We are all around with our NAMI helpline, and we have different initiatives such as Ending the Silence as well as Sharing Hope.
Okay.
So Sharing Hope came out of an initiative for the Black and Brown communities.
Yes. Now tell us more about Sharing Hope and you guys' mission.
Well, Sharing Hope has actually been a part of NAMI National going on 20 years, but it was paused and reintroduced a year ago. And I am happy to say that Chattanooga is right now the first and still the only city that has implemented Sharing Hope across the state of Tennessee. And it was implemented and put into place because like we say, we need it, you know. So we have been doing it now in all different community churches, different community centers. It has started off slow, but it has gained traction in the last year, and I am so glad because we be out there pounding it, trying to get the community, more or less us, the Black and Brown, because we are associated with stigma when they think of mental health.
Yes. And I'm so glad, just like I was telling y'all, that the conversation is more prevalent now more than ever, right?
Yes.
Because we've struggled with it or had some people tell us to be silent about it, or we've just kind of silenced ourselves regarding that. So I'm so glad that this initiative is here. Now, Sharing Hope was created and focuses more on that, right?
Yes.
So how have you seen you guys' work and having this conversation address the issues right here in Chattanooga?
Well, now I think people are more out to talk about it because, number one, I can't go too far without, hey, NAMI lady, you bringing Sharing Hope back, which I'm glad I wear that title very proudly because that just means it is still continually to be on people's thoughts. And I'm always, if I wear something and somebody say, oh, you're with NAMI, and they open up and start telling me about what may be going on with themselves or someone they know or their family, and be like, can you help? Okay, see what we can do. Because I'm glad, because we got the resources. We just got to get it out there. Yes.
Now, Mr. Marcus, in your own words, what would you say the importance of Sharing Hope is right here in our area? And in what ways have you seen it benefit our community members?
It helps people be more themselves, not be scared to say what they feel, how they feel about things, not be so scared to try to get help they need for whatever mental illness they're dealing with.
Yeah. Well, I need that. I need y'all. And I'm so glad that y'all are here.
Yes.
And I see that with this initiative, you guys have a couple of programs coming up to better help us get out of this mental health state. Well, better address the mental health state of this community. So touch on those events coming up.
Well, you want to say one part?
Well, I'll let you do the kickoff.
Okay, the kickoff we're going to have is coming up February the 9th at Avondale from 5:30 to 7:30. And I am so blessed that we're going to have two of our prominent politicians, Councilman Ron. I hope he does run for Congress one day. But Councilman Ron Elliott and Councilwoman Marvine Noel. And it's going to be at the Avondale Community Center from 5:30 to 7:30. And we're going to have several agencies that's going to be there, organizations, all different type of people that's going to bring resources that maybe people in the community just are not aware and everything. So that's what this is all about. And this is going to be the second one because we had one last year in Washington Hills and it turned out amazing. So I said, light bulb, let's do this again. Let's do this again because sometimes if you bring it to the community, it's easier for people to get there. So my objective going forward is to continue to always reintroduce each and every time so people will be able to get to. Cause let's make it easy for them. You know what I'm saying? So if they can get there and it's in their community, to let them know that we care. We really care about what's going on with them and their mental wellness.
Yeah. So now that you mentioned that there was one last year, what different features are you guys adding to this year's event?
Well, this year's event, I think we're going to hopefully have even more agencies, more resources coming in the door and for the connection. So, we had a nice turnout. So I hope and pray that we even have even more. And as we keep going, we keep adding and adding.
Yeah, so speaking of adding, there's also another event. This one is happening at the Eastlake Community Center, also in February. What are attendees expecting to take away from this one?
So with our Sharing Hope at Eastlake, it's coming out after the kickoff for Sharing Hope. And so we do a 3-week session. The first is just kind of introducing what is mental health, how does it feel. Then the second week, we bring in a clinician, and attendees are able to talk to that clinician, understand what mental health looks like in our community, and just gain different suggestions, advice, whatever that looks like for them. Then the final week is just kind of wrapping it up. We talk to our youth. We bring everybody back. And the good thing is that we feed everybody, and we just kind of connect as a family, and it just feels good. We've had a lot of people, like she said, just waiting for us to come back. We started fall of 2024 at the Chris Ramsey Center, and then we went to South Chattanooga, then Shepherd, and so we're just doing kind of like the wraparound with our partnership with the city of Chattanooga.
Okay, we love a good conversation and some good food, of course.
Yes.
For someone who is on the fence about attending, or who might be even just dealing with their own mental health right now, and they are just uncertain about talking to someone, it sounds like this would be a great space for them. What would you tell them if they're listening right now?
I would tell them this is a safe space. And the way that it's conducted, I always tell people it's like Vegas, because I'm used to facilitating support groups. I tell them that treat it like Vegas. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I'm very serious about that. My thing is what is spoken in there stays in there. And the only thing goes out that door is resources. So it's a quiet understanding. And I actually introduce to let them know, hey, this is a safe space. So whatever you talk about, it don't go out the door. And generally, that starts to open. And then plus, sometimes I open it up with a little bit of a dialogue, a little bit more fidelity. So they'll know, hey, we are all in this together. We all are dealing with something. Whether you are the lived experience or you someone that cares about someone that is going through the lived experience. You let them know it's relevant. We're all in it together. We're not alone in this. So that's
And now, can I add to that? One thing I want to say is just that representation matters. And so for us, we wanted to meet people where they are.
Yes.
And so being in our community centers, that was so important for me, for us to build that partnership.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our kids go there. A lot of our families go there. And they're building these resource hubs. So why not bring Sharing Hope into the community centers where we can all come together and just really talk and have these conversations that we should be having at the dinner table, honestly.
Right, especially if their kids are already there and the families is going there, because some people be like, oh, it's over there. It's all the way out there. I ain't going. So if they're already there, it's like, hey, why not show up? Why not come out, right? So with that, where can people find more information about both of these events? Are there tickets needed? Is it registration that is required? How does one attend?
Well, number one, there is no registration that's needed. We advertise it as much as we can across all our social media platforms, and it's free.
Okay.
Yes, very much free. I tell them whatever we have to offer, you do not pay a dime for it. We just want you to come out and get the resources. And also to add to that, not only do we have the community centers, we are also introducing the community churches. We've done that as well. And we try to partner with the church to make sure is it on a day that we already know that your parishioners are coming through there.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier. So if they're already there and then you couple the remaining of some of the community that comes in, it makes for an amazing experience all the way around.
Okay. All right. Now, beyond these events, like just even getting with NAMI or sharing hope, how does one get involved? If volunteering is a thing, how does that happen? Or someone just wanting to get help and not maybe do it in front of others at the event, how do we go about that?
You want to?
You can always go to NAMI, NAMI Chattanooga.org. You can contact me. My email is programs@NAMIChattanooga.org.
And you also can, like she said, you can contact. We have a number. We do have a helpline number that you can call into, and then we have a helpline number. We got the national line.
Okay.
It's 1-800-950-6264, or we can do our local, which is our 265.
We're going to have all that information up on our website, all up under this post. So everybody will be able to get in contact and get some form of help every kind of way possible.
Yes.
So we've got that. All right, you guys, make sure you mark your calendars. If you forget the dates here, we'll definitely have them on our website, on our social media. This is for NAMI Chattanooga and Sharing Hope. Okay, they got 2 wonderful events coming up addressing mental health. So come on out, have some fun. Thank you so much, Dr. Ruffin, as well as Miss Holland and Mr. Marcus Holland.
Thank you.
Thank
I hope
you.
you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you guys soon, hopefully at those events, because I need help. I'm not going to lie.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to be out there. Everybody could use a little bit of something. Even if you're not going through something, just being encouraged.
Yes, and that's the thing that I want to emphasize. When you come to these events, because we be table events at all different, literally it's about sometimes getting the information preempted, because you might not need it today, but it is nice if you have it for later.
Right.
So, and one more thing I like to add to this just quickly. We're going to have CIT officers, and that's one thing that a lot of the people in the community are not aware of, and that stands for Crisis Intervention Train, and they are trained to come out, because I know in our communities and the way we feel when we think of police officers and mental health, we're scared, and they are trying to come out to diffuse the situation, because the goal is to get them help and not get them the other way. We don't want to see people's children or their loved ones out. We want to make sure that they can get the help they need.
Okay. A lot of good stuff going on here. Great way to start off this new year with positivity. So we'll come out. We'll have this information up. You guys make sure you stay up to date with everything they've got going on. Their information will be on our website. That's power94.com. All right. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you for trusting
I
us
appreciate
with sharing this. And I'll get up with you later, Chattanooga. It's your girl, Zainab K, here with Brewer Media Group. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.